I wasn't prepared for the fallout, at all. When I posted my original story, I had no idea just how messy and emotional this would get. I took your advice and I sat Lauren down for a serious conversation. I told her how I've been feeling, about the loneliness, the disconnection, how I felt like we were just cohabiting instead of really being partners. I told her that I had been thinking about divorce for a while now and that I thought it might be best for both of us to move on with our lives. She didn't take it well, at all. In fact, she seemed blindsided, which, I'll admit, surprised me. I thought she would have seen this coming. I mean, we've barely spoken in the past few years unless it was about the kids or bills. We sleep in different rooms, we never spend time together. How could she not have felt the distance between us? She cried and I felt terrible. She kept asking me if there was someone else, if I'd fallen in love with someone else, but there's no one else. I just want more out of life. More connection, more intimacy. I explained that to her, but it didn't seem to matter. She said she had no idea I was feeling this way and that she thought we were just in a comfortable phase of our marriage. Comfortable. I don't know what marriage she was living in, but it sure didn't feel comfortable to me. After our conversation, we told the kids together. That was a disaster. I thought they'd understand. They're adults after all, and they've been out of the house for a while. I thought they'd see that this was something I needed to do for myself. But no, they flipped out. My daughter Grace screamed at me, called me selfish, and said I was abandoning the family. My son, Jack, refused to even look at me and walked out. They said they never saw this coming, that we had always seemed fine. Grace even told me that if I ever started dating again, she'd cut me out of her life completely. Jack said something similar, but in fewer words. I tried to explain to them that this wasn't about them, and it wasn't about hating their mother. I told them that I still care about her, but I can't live like this anymore. I can't keep pretending that everything is okay when it's not. But all they could see was that I was tearing the family apart. The whole situation has left me questioning everything. Was I wrong to want more? Was I selfish for wanting to be happy and fulfilled? Should I have just stayed in the marriage for the sake of the kids and not rocked the boat? I know I'm not in love with Lauren anymore, not in the way I used to be, but this backlash from the kids is killing me. I never wanted to hurt them, and now I feel like I'm the villain in their eyes. I don't know if they'll ever forgive me. Grace's words about cutting me out if I ever dated again keep playing in my head. Jack has barely spoken to me since we told them. I'm not even sure they'll want to visit me after the divorce is finalized. It's like I've lost my family, even though all I wanted was to find myself again. So yeah, that's where I am. I feel terrible, but I also know I can't go back to the way things were. I still don't hate Lauren and I don't want to hurt her, but I can't keep living like this. I just hope one day the kids will understand why I had to do this.